and welcome to the second episode of High Maintenance, where I try out different beauty treatments and figure out whether they're really worth it or not. So last time I was on the channel, I talked about my shellac journey, and as you can see now, it's been over 2 weeks now, 2 weeks and I'd say 1 day. And the shellac is well and truly gone now, so 2 nails left. And look, if I was a true high maintenance woman, I would have had these redone by now. But for the sake of this channel, which is called High Maintenance, but for the sake of that, I will not refill them until the next nail procedure that I do. So for now, they're going to have to be like this until these 2 fall off. And even though in the last episode I went on and on about how you should take off the shellac properly, I peeled it again. So will I ever learn to take off shellac properly? I don't know. Tune in for more episodes to find out. But for this episode, I have done a different beauty procedure, and that is I have done my eyebrows. As promised, I had some threading done and a tint, and yes, you can't really tell. You can tell what my skin looks like, so great. I mean, I can tell that the eyebrows have been shaped, or so I tell myself to justify the money that I spent. But the tint is not as good as it was on day 1 because I went really light. And the person that actually did the eyebrows, they did say like, oh, are you sure? Do you want to do it a bit darker because it does go away, or get a lighter after 2 or 3 washes, because I didn't want to look too contrasty on the day that I got them done. I, played the short game, unfortunately, and got for the light tint, and she was right. The eyebrows did fade, unfortunately. They were right. And yeah, so they don't look that different from my natural ones, but you live and you learn. So these are what they look like. What are the positives and what are the negatives? Well, let's look at life glass half full. What are the positives? The positives are, if done right, they can make your face look better, some people would say. It kind of gives you a good frame for your face, and if you get the tint just the right amount, it will stay on and you won't have to fill in your eyebrows for, a couple of weeks, which is always time savers are always handy. So there's that. Another positive, I guess you don't have to shape your eyebrows for a while. So that's good. I think I got threading done. So the thing that they say about threading is that it does look, oh, should I have put my hair behind my ears? I did already. The thing about threading is that it does look more natural than waxing, but well, we'll get to the negatives of that one next. But yeah, I guess it is a massive time saver because you don't have to pluck it. In terms of the rotation that I usually do, I do it usually once every 4 to 5 weeks. So yeah, my eyebrows, they don't grow that quickly, or maybe they do. I don't know. I don't have anything to compare it to. So there you go. The negatives, I guess. Again, not free. So someone does do it for you. So you do have to pay the labor cost as well as the tint cost and the materials. The negatives is that threading hurts a lot. Yes, it is very, very painful. Very painful. Sometimes I sit there and I'm like, wow, cannot believe I'm doing this to myself. So that is the second big negative. I guess the third one is if you don't get the tint color right, you're literally kind of just not paying for much. So you do need to get the colour right, and that one was my fault. And I guess, yeah, those are the three negatives, you know, like cost, pain, and the tint may not last that long, depending on what you get. And depending on your own kind of preference. So those are the three negatives. Personally, what do I think about it? I don't mind getting my eyebrows threaded every 4 to 5 weeks. The cost I don't find too much for me personally, but obviously always have a look at your own budgets. And the pain though, last time I got it done, the pain was quite yeah, not good. So I am going to try waxing next time, and I'm going to see if it does have a stark contrast in terms of, does it look less natural if you wax instead of thread. So I'm going to check that out and report back. And the tint, I'm actually going to see if I can do it at home with one of these tinting kits. So I'm going to do that and see if I can just get it done myself. Yes, so that will be coming in a few episodes time. Obviously I have to wait until my eyebrows grow out a little bit before I try it again. But this is my report on eyebrow threads and tinting. So what is up next? Well, very exciting. I'm going to do an eyelash lift and tint, and basically it gives you the best curl of your life, of your natural eyelashes, of course, because if you get eyelash extensions, you're going to do a bigger lift, but that's in another episode to come, and a tint. And I will not go as light as I did on my eyebrows this time, because I really want those babies to pop. So that was what I'll be doing next episode. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Please comment below your experiences of threading and tinting, and what other beauty treatments you'd like me to try. Thanks for watching.